Go ahead.
We'll open the meeting at 5:01. And we can stand and do the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. We're open, this is the rate increase public hearing.
Great.
Who wants to read that?
That would be. Oh, John.
I'll go for it. All right, we'll open the meeting and this is the open rate increase public hearing. No public. Read into record, the sewer commission has set rate increase public hearings for April 8th and May 13th. They are proposing a step increase per the recommendation of the fiscal sustainability plan and rate study by Wright Pierce. The proposal is to increase FY 25.26 fiscal year, okay. Increase fiscal year 25-26 flat rates to $55 from $50 and the user rate to increase $8.50 per 100 CF cubic feet from $8. These larger increases will be followed by an annual 3% increase to maintain fiscal sustainability.
And I don't need a motion or anything, do I have to close it? So we will close the rate hearing at 5:03. And we don't have to open the next one, we can just blend right in, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
We got a quorum, any conflicts of interest, if anybody peruse the agenda? Seeing none? Adjustments to the agenda, anything? No, okay. Review of minutes, December. Been a while since we've hung out. Back that far anyways, but.
You were here.
We're here.
That's right now.
Oh, there you go. That's.
Didn't even order for you.
Anyone have any adjustments or questions on the minutes for December 10th?
I'll make a motion, we accept the. December 10th. As written. I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Public speak, nobody's here, nobody's on Zoom, right?
No.
Purchase order. You wanna talk to us?
That's the portable generator we picked up, which you guys saw
Yep.
quotes from before. We're working on getting the quotes from the electricians on actually hooking up so we can plug it in.
Yep, nice.
So we were actually under budget. I think we had 50,000, right? We gave it 46.
It
I
was,
think was our quote originally.
it was a little more than that. I think it was 61, including the setups.
Right, right.
Okay, so there's still money there for the electrician?
Yes.
All right.
Nice. We have to approve it, don't we?
Yeah.
Per ordinance.
Somebody wanna make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase order for the 125 kilowatt generator. As written at $46,000.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? 5-0. No early for applications, so I see there's none. The abatement. Talk to us.
This spring or this summer, we got a call from a guy who was pretty upset. Saying he'd never gotten water taken off his readings. Well, he never told us he even had a second meter. Al was there when he installed it 5 years ago.
Yep.
but never brought the sewer department up to speed on it, which is his fault.
Yep, I told
But
him.
he filed an abatement, and over the last 5 years, he's 1,400 cubic feet, which is like $112. So Dale just thinks we abate the whole thing, and that way he'll stop calling us every 3 days to complain. So that's our recommendation.
Is a second meter, because this is only used for.
Washing
landscape.
his
If he-
cement driveway in his car.
Yeah, and he did some planting the first year. But
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only been 1,400 cubic feet in 5 years.
Yep.
Understood.
So hardly anything.
Like 10,000 gallons. I'll make a motion that we abate the 1,400. For Mark Pellerin at 61 Caddy.
Caddy Lane, I think, right?
What's that?
Caddy Lane or whatever. it is.
Yeah, Cat, that's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,400, I don't know what right you said, but. Yeah. Any more discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Okay, he'll call you up and talk to you nicely.
He won't call again. Dick Hill, we're still making snow. And we got one pump station's 99% done as far as SCADA. The plant is done. One has still got some issues they're working out, and then they're gonna do 2 and 3. They're supposed to come next week for 2 days to work on the other 2 plants.
Nice.
And that's where we are at Chick Hill.
Are you able to use them? Are you guys feel good about them? You like them?
They were working through.
It'll be a bit. it'll be
Yeah, it's a
curve.
learning curve.
Yeah.
There's
But it'll
still
be
some,
nice.
there's still some gremlins they're trying to work
Sure.
out of the operating system.
I'm sure.
Cause we have the old verbatim that calls you out as a backup,
Yep.
and if that calls you out, you can't silence alarms.
Really?
No, because the verbatim doesn't talk to the SCADA, only the SCADA talks out.
But if you clear the problem, it won't fix itself
It
in the
will.
data?
But like we had it timed out at first 3 minutes between phone calls.
Yeah.
And then the verbatim picks up after 15 minutes. But if the first 3 phone calls are missed, the verbatim picks up. And then it calls everybody on the list, whether you call it back or not, because it doesn't actually silence itself.
So let me
They're
ask you,
working through that in program.
so you don't have a override or a acknowledgement?
We do, but once the verbatim starts, it'll continue to call because you couldn't clear the alarms in the verbatim.
It won't let you.
It won't let you.
Okay,
Like
okay.
used to call it back and it would say acknowledge, thank you.
Yep.
Now it does, now it just says, okay, alarms and SCADA. And you hang up and 5 minutes later it calls Dale.
So
And
I
then
know.
5 minutes later it calls you.
So on our verbatim, it's 7 and 9. I just keep pushing them and it will acknowledge it. I don't know if you want to try that, but you guys fixed it.
Well,
obviously.
they're working
Yeah.
through the program. Cause the problem is it won't, if you don't acknowledge the SCADA.
Yeah.
The verbatim can't acknowledge the SCADA.
Right.
It doesn't talk back to the SCADA.
Yeah.
So if you don't get the SCADA text, which we're working on voice to call,
Mhm.
which is kind of a funky process we're working. What was it? That came and put the extra internet
Yeah.
stuff in. Once that's all up and running, it should work a little more smoothly.
Work in progress.
We're working on it.
Yep, no, that's good.
AEC is doing the SCADA system, and then Exponent did the electronics, and then Witten's out of Bangor that does the radios, came out and did the radios. So those are done, the radios are done.
Cool. Nice. Continuing business, I see nothing. And new business, nothing. Okay, so I guess we will call this. Meeting, wait, no. Oh, the next sewer commission meeting is 5/13, which will be another public rate hearing. The next board of selectmen is 4/22/25. I will carry a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
No. All those in favor? I vote.
Did everybody sign the abatement?
No.
Okay, it is 5:10.
I think I'm gonna have to.